Hi everyone, I'm Ben, and this is the Board Game Blueprint. This week, we're going to be taking a closer look at the new tall mint tin on TGC and how it compares to the original size. So let's jump on over to the table next door and see what we have in store. Alright, so let's get on into it. This, as we've seen before, is a standard mint tin size, which first came to light based on the Mint Tin Challenge, I believe, on TGC. Just want to show that I abused mine a little bit, so it's got a little bit of denting there because I stuffed it so much with components. And that's actually, well, why I wanted to bring on the tall mint tin, or mint tin tall. So it'll actually come shrink wrapped, which is pretty awesome, depending on if you have decided to maybe get some future printing on there. Not quite yet available, but I've gone ahead and kind of made an excision here, or incision, to open it up right there. And yeah, as we can see, oh yeah, that is a little bit taller than the first one when I was playing around with that. So to kind of put them up next to each other, you can sort of visibly see that there is a differential in the height. And if we kind of put them up like this, you can see how much taller it is in comparison. So as I bring it up closer to the camera, it's roughly 10 millimeters in difference of the height. The widths and the lengths are essentially the same. And so, yeah, that gives a little bit of extra breathing space when it comes to, well, what you can all stuff in there and hopefully avoid, yeah, future dentations. So just to kind of illustrate what I mean by that, I figured I'd just go ahead and show off what will fit in the standard mint tin, followed by then our new friend, the tall mint tin. As we've covered over with Scott Eaton in a previous video, we can expect about 55 cards to fit inside this, and I have a rough estimate of 40 cards. We have 28 from a previous game, and then we also have, yeah, these accordion style cards, which equate to 18. So 18, plus 22 equals 40. And yep, as we can see, there's still a little bit of extra room there, but not much room for anything else. It's pretty packed, and we can hear that on the camera there, I hope. But basically, by opening things up and adding an extra 10 millimeters, if we put in the same number of cards, which again didn't actually go all the way up to the lid, I could have cut some extra ones out, but I didn't have the same thickness as we are looking for. There's still quite a bit of give here, quite a bit of tolerance for us to stick other components, like, I don't know, maybe some acrylic avatars and things. We just stack them all in there. And I think that's pretty fun too, because what this means is that we can actually stack them not just horizontally, but also, oh, where's the red one here? I misplaced them, and I feel so sad. I apologize, Red. That we can actually, you know, close this up and have the same amount of support. But if we really needed to, if we didn't have any cards, if this was just a purely parts-based game or design, carrying case, if you will, here we go, we could actually have them, I think, standing upright and clear, oh yeah, with plenty of room. So they can actually stand vertically, which might, you know, save a little bit of space depending on how many of these you wanted to jam in here, which is pretty exciting, I would say. You know, getting comfortable, yeah, standing room only, so to speak. So yeah, we'll throw in our J Teeple, which is obviously, a little bit shorter still, which is nice. And again, that leaves extra room for cards and things, as we sort of seen with this deck of cards. They are actually a bunch of mini cards. So yeah, once you punch them all out, let me see here. I think we had a loose one. Now I'll just go ahead and punch out a new one right here on camera. There we go. And just only taking up about half-sies of the container, we can just kind of fill up this entire mint tin, yeah, stacked upwards with cards, and then components can all fit on the rest. So just kind of more, again, ease of use in terms of what we all can throw in for our games and manage for a mint tin. Now, this means that it's gonna fit a little bit less in your pocket. It's a little bit thicker, of course, with that extra 10 millimeters or so of tolerance, but you know, we still can't quite fit in this miniature per se from a sprue of robots. Yeah, we can see him peeking out there. No satisfying or telltale click, as Scott refers to it as, but I believe, yeah, we can still do horizontal. So hey, maybe that could work. If you have two of these next to each other inside, get all your cards, any other resources that you might need, that could totally fit inside this, and this could become a military tin, a mintitary. No, that's just not good. But what is good, again, yeah, is going to be the extra space that we have to fit in other components here. If you wanted to get really crazy, you could put a game within a game, or I should say a container inside a container. We have, yeah, our little treasure chest here. We got like our little crystals or gems, maybe a cube, a blood cube. Close that up, put that inside, and then voila, you sort of have an embedded game without going through the embedded game process on TGC. Really quick, I'm just gonna reach on over to see what other pieces I can find and fit. We have our rocket dice, whoops, which are not going to stand up straight, but with the reflective nature of the mint tin, maybe that could be used as part of the game. Maybe you're, yeah, trying to set these up for whatever reason this one doesn't want to stand. My apologies there, but yeah, oh, there we go. Just a trick of the balance, naturally, physics. Could be a really neat aspect too. So it's like a mirror plane that these, plane is in dimension, that these rockets are shooting out of, or something like that. As I reach on over to this side here, we have a few of our sci-fi minis, and these ones, let's see if they will actually stand up straight inside as well to save some room. So I'm gonna close this up, and it's gonna be pretty close. All right, I'm gonna open it back up on camera, and it looks like the Rhino managed it, but our little skeleton warrior, which we don't think made a video on yet, this bubblegum warrior, their spear kind of hit the tolerance, the height of the tin, and so they kind of fell back over. But again, yeah, for portability's sake, there are even more options available than with the original mint tin. And so I'm really optimistic about, yeah, what people can do with this container. Anything else to really specify? I don't think so. You could obviously create a custom sticker for yourself to decorate this bad boy, both the front and the back, because currently TGC does not offer printing on the taller mint tins just yet, but there is just opportunity abounding, or galore possibilities really of what you want to do. And I think, yeah, that extra 10 millimeters is really forgiving in a sense. So I'm really pumped about what we can see, hopefully, from not just myself eventually, but also, yeah, from all of you at home about what you can do with your mint tin, your tall mint tin tall, and all these new components that you might add into your game. So have fun with that, and I hope that this was a great, or well, at the very least informative somewhat, tutorial overview of this product. I hope you enjoyed that up-close and personal look at what all can fit inside the mint tin, and hopefully, well, this newer size can inspire a new design for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and click that bell icon so you can stay notified about when the next video goes up. As always, I'm Ben. This has been another episode of the Board Game Blueprint. And together, let's build something great.